Calvin Castine at the 8-Ball Billiards Cafe, just north of beautiful downtown Plattsburgh. It's the 4th day of April 2009, and we're here for the 17th annual 8-Ball Billiards Regional Winter Pool Tournament, originally known as the Northern Tier Chamber of Commerce Tournament, back in the winter carnival days up north. But when they stopped having those, Jay Montpelier continued with his pool tourney, and we are here for the first match in the second round. We're in the winner's bracket. Chuck Para and Pat Stotler. Pat Stotler is shooting at the moment. Stotler is representing Friendly's Tavern from Keysville. He is from Plattsburgh. He was a finalist in 2006. And he is the defending champion, having won the title in 2008. Chuck Para, he's a multi-winner from years ago. He is representing Armin's Place 2. He is from St. Albans, Vermont. He was a finalist in 98 and 06. He was finished third in 94 and 97. And he was the champion in 93, 95, and 96, winning 3 out of the first 4 tournaments. Para defeated Gary Tucker 3-0. And Stotler, the defending champion who is shooting right now, defeated Johnny Reshore by a 3-1 margin. The winner of this will advance to the next bracket as a winner. The loser will move down into the loser's bracket, as this is a double elimination tournament. You're watching viewer-supported Hometown Cable, and of course we hope many of you are watching who can't get our cable channel or are enjoying this on the internet at www.plattsburgh.com or www.hometowncablenetwork.com. This is a race to 3. So we're going to win 3 games to win that match in advance. I believe those two are touching down there. We left himself a nice lead here, nice look at the 9-ball. And just barely sinks it. I think if he just hits that 12, the 14 will go in if he doesn't hit it too hard. We'll try to hit it just at a little bit of a to the left here, and may or may not. Looks like there might be a gap there, so look at the shadows. So you might have a little bit of a gap there, and you could just cut that enough so it sends that 14 in. He's going to come off the rail. No, he did not come off the rail. It was not what he wanted to do. So Para would have to run the table here. Ball in hand on the scratch. Going after the 4-ball. Good position on the 1. He'll leave himself a look at the 3. As happens so very often, Para was looking at the next shot and missed the one that he should have made. And 14 is in. Stotler shooting the 12. 2 might be blocking his angle on the 8. Looking to get some action off the 3 ball, it looks like. Doesn't want to follow into the cue though. Leaves the door open for Para. Not going after his 5. Going to take the 7. Wants to come up here and probably keep an angle on. Well, he might shoot the 6, then follow up with the 3. Soft shot. Wants to keep the cue ball near the 3 here. He does. He was 13 years younger when he last won this tournament, Chuck Para. In the corner. I think he's going to be concerned a little bit with a scratch here. He's going to try to put the cue in, the 8 ball in the corner, but he's got to watch where that cue ball goes. Avoiding the scratch, and he missed the shot. Game to Stotler. Stotler will break. Sank a high ball, but he's considering the lows right now. There's only a shot. Real shot appears to be that's 7, so he'll forsake the highs and go for the lows. Now the 6 ball in the corner. Doesn't want to hit that 3 ball with a cue ball and scratch. We'll see how he plays this. Brought the 3 ball out. And you can apparently see the 3 into the corner. Shooting the 4 ball, I think you said. I think he said 4, but there was a 1 that went in. And obviously wasn't shooting the 4. Oh, nice slice. I don't think the cue was touching. You can tell by the shadow that it's not touching the 5, but it's awfully close. I'm going to try to get the 2 off the rail here and to the other opposite side. He called that just for the sake of calling something. Here's what Para's table looks like. Looks like he's going after the 14 on the side. playing defense on that shot. Didn't want to give Para much to shoot at. He's going to try to put that ball in the corner. I don't see how. In the opposite corner. He just called a pocket for the sake of calling a pocket. I haven't mentioned in today's program that Lloyd Lord passed away playing in a qualifying match in this tournament. And they've got a little area set aside over there in memory of Lloyd. He died playing pool. 14. Looks like I'm hearing Gary Dubuque and Howie here. Looks like I was wrong on my last game from last time I covered here. Looks like it was Tom Hebert who defeated Howie Hemingway. So if you were watching last time, I had the two fellas that I was unfamiliar with, one from St. Albans and one from the Comstock area, and I thought I'd paid attention when the introductions were made, and I guess I got them wrong. So all the thousands of fans who watched that first video were probably very upset with me. In a corner. $15 in the corner. $13 on the side. And all he'll have left is the 8 if he makes it. Para did a dangerous thing when they gave him the marker. First thing he did was put it in his pocket. Spend a lot of time lining up your shot, you might forget to put the marker on the pocket, and your marker has to be on the pocket on the 8 ball. Para makes it, stays alive. It's 2-1 now.
One more.
I thought it was 2-1. I don't know. I think. Eight ball on the break. So it's 2-2. No. They spot the 8. They spot the 8. I'm not sure why they started spotting the 8. In a corner. We've got to use that 14 to leave himself in position. He'll have the 10 up here, but he's got a couple of tougher shots. to the 12. But that 9 ball might not be a bad option. Instead, he's going to try to slice into 10. He did it. And I think he's got an easy shot on the 12. He's trying to find a way to get that 11 off the rail. He figures that 9 is a gimme. From here, it certainly looks like there's plenty of room to get by the 5 for the 11. The 9 in the side, and the 8 ball, as you see, is also in the picture. As it moves since they spotted it after the break. Now we're tied at 2-2. Looks like we were wrong again. It's 2-1. Para leading Stotler. I thought Stotler had won earlier, but it's 2-1 in favor of Para. And again, they spot the 8 ball. Not sure why they got away from winning on the 8. If you break it and sink the 8 on the break, I think it should be a win. If you don't scratch, then it should be a loss if you scratch. But they don't do that, so these games take a little longer than they used to, because we'd always get a couple of 8 balls on the break every year, and we've already seen 2 here in this match. Combination, the 3 into the 5. I think it's still choice here. Not quite touching. It might just as well be. Para's going after the high ones. Nine in the corner. You may want to send the 12 up into the far corner, or the near corner. That's what he's doing. Eleven in the side. Send the 13 into the corner. The problem here is the 15. I'll shoot the 10. Second round of play. This is the first match in the winner's bracket. Double elimination tournament. Winner will advance in the winner's bracket, and the loser will go down to the loser's bracket. And there'll be players already eliminated by the time they get down there in the losers bracket. Winner of this will face the winner of Neil Young and Tom Hebert. Okay, go slice that 15 in and worry about the 8. Para wins this, he'll take the match. Whoop. Can he put that 8 in? It'll be a thin slice. He does it. He'll defeat the defending champion, and Pat Stotler, the defending champ, will go to the losers bracket. Para will advance to the next round. He'll face the winner of Neil Young and Tom Hebert. All right, this will be Neil Young, 3-1 winner over Gary Dubuque against Tom Hebert, 3-1 winner over Howie Hemingway. And if you were watching that match, you know that we got them confused. Hebert is from Comstock, I believe. Let's see. Hebert is from Whitehall, played at the time, served at Comstock. He's representing that facility. He's a first-time finalist, so we're not familiar with him. And his opponent, Howie Hemingway from St. Albans, also a first-time finalist that we weren't familiar with. And we thought we'd remembered where they were when the introductions started the tournament, but we were wrong, so we went through that entire match calling them by the wrong names. So our apologies to all of those multi-thousand Hebert and Hemingway fans for messing up like that. Let's see. Hebert defeated Hemingway. Young defeated Dubuque. Young is representing Rookies Pub from Keysville. He's from West Shazy. Young was a finalist in 2004, 2005, and in 2008. He was a champion of the tournament in 2006. And as we said, Hebert is a first-time finalist. So we will keep track of our score sheet here. Chuck Para, moving him over to the winners bracket with that 3-1 loss. We're moving Pat Stotler to the losers bracket. And we don't know what's happening in that losers bracket. Stotler is going to face the winner of Gary Dubuque and Howie Hemingway. And the loser of this game will face the winner of Gary Tucker and Johnny Richard. So we don't know what's happening in that losers bracket. We used to cover a lot of that losers bracket, but when they went to 3 games instead of 2 wins to get to the next round, we moved the losers bracket to another table here, so it just made too long a day when we had to. It used to be 2 out of 3, and we could cover all those games. Once they went to 3 out of 5, and it just became too many games to try to cover the losers bracket too, so we don't see the players in the losers bracket. And there is a losers bracket because this is a double elimination tournament, so you can come back out of that losers bracket and win the tourney. This is Saturday, April 4th, 2009, and very happy to report that it's a drizzly, chilly day in the North Country. We mentioned in the first videotape of the day that I think it was 2 years ago, it was beautiful, sunshine, 60 plus degree weather, and I hated to be in here taping these pool players. But on a day like this, what the heck? I'm going to stay inside anyway, so might as well be here and enjoying ourselves here at the 8-Ball Billiards Cafe just north of beautiful downtown Plattsburgh. One ball in the corner. Young shooting the 6. Slides his cue ball over there next to the 4. I don't know if the corner of that rail is blocking him from the 7. We are about to find out. Made the 7. Well, now what's he going to do? I think he's got an angle on the 5. That's where he's going. A lot of muscle on that one. I'll try to squeeze the 2 by the 12. A little finesse on that one. He's got it. Got an easy shot on the 4. That's what you call stopping the cue ball. And he thinks he's going to bring it back here and put it in that side. Going to hit the cue ball, come back, and put the 8-ball in the side. Did not hit the 8-ball. That's a scratch. But it is not a loss. It is not a loss. Back when I was an active pool player, if you shot at the 8-ball and missed it, you lost. Hebert in a hurry here. He wants to wrap this one up. And he will take a 1-0 lead if he doesn't scratch. All right, we missed the break. Just had somebody at another table who forgot he was with mixed company here and said some language that's not appropriate for hometown cable. Language you'll hear on a whole lot of other channels, but not hometown cable. But the camera was off, and he has been verbally admonished and will never ever curse again. Young will take the 10 ball. I think he's shooting a 13. Puts the old brakes on that one. Probably shoot the 12. Now what's he going to do? Try to bring that 14 back? Yeah, he brought it back. Pocket wasn't big enough though. If he were playing on Captain Kangaroo's pool table, it would have gone in. Captain Kangaroo had big pockets, as we all remember. Hebert. I had to pause a moment. My onion rings arrived. Sounds like they'll be selling eggs here pretty soon at 8 ball. Send that 9 into the far corner. Now, which one do you get? Going after the 14 in the side. Got the 12 ball up here. 8 ball is there. He's trying to decide if he can shoot at that 12 instead of at the 11. Going after the 11. But the 12 looks like the 12. The color looks like the 15, but it's the 12. Looking at it in the real world here. Through the screen looks more maroon, but looking at it live, it looks purple. Can he squeeze it by there? Yes, he can. But I don't think he can squeeze the 8 by the 7. Putting the marker up here. So he's dreaming. He's dreaming. Got to call the pockets. I might as well call something. If he hits that too hard, you have to worry about the cue ball bouncing around and scratching. And you got the 8 in the wrong pocket. And he lost. He's trailing 2-0 in the match. Young break him. Young in a must-win, trailing 2-0. Tom Hebert, first-time finalist, will be in good shape if he can continue in that winner's bracket. After studying the table for several minutes, Young's going to go after the chippy. I like to leave those there if you can. I think he's going to try to bring the 10 back. Nope, slicing it, then go in. Well, Hibert's turn. Two ball in the corner. Try to put the 5 in. May try to get it off the 7. Going for plan B. Gonna put the 6 in the side. Three in the other side. Oh, he wanted to break those up. Instead, he may have hidden himself. Can he see the 4? Will the 5 go in the corner? Looks like he's finally decided that he's called the 5 in the corner. Still convincing himself. Decided to go after the 4. Can he see it? He saw it, but he couldn't get the angle on it. Thought his best bet would have been to come off the rail and hit that 4. Young will shoot the 10 and try to leave himself with a shot on the 12 or 15. Well, he broke the 15 out. Cue ball, however, is a long ways away, and I don't think he can even see the 12, no matter what angle he comes at it. So he's going to shoot at that 15. And he's going to try to call the pocket, but wasn't expecting to make it. Young just wants to hit that 15 and get something off the rail. Scratched. Ball in hand for Hebert. I believe this will make it 3-0 Hebert. Hebert will advance. Hebert will face Chuck Para. And the match that's coming up here, I believe. Chuck Para is breaking. Gets a couple of them to drop, one of each. They're way behind in the others in the losers bracket. Neil Young and Gary Tucker are set to play, and they're way behind there. So we're going to have to probably cover some of the losers bracket before this is all said and done. Para from St. Albans. 17th annual. Whoop. Oh, got a scratch. Hit the opponent's ball, so it's a scratch. Ball in hand. At the moment, these are the only two left standing in the winner's bracket. The other semi-finalists will have to come out of the loser's bracket, and that could very well be the loser of this game, but there are several, about 5 that are still eligible down there in that loser's bracket. Shoot the one into the corner. Well, leaves him the 5 and the 6.
Winner will be $50. Then we're going to drop some more tickets for someone to give away their clock.
Slice that 5 in without scratching, putting some bottom English on it. Brings it back, and the 5 doesn't drop. So Para will have a chance to run the high ones. Para from St. Albans, 3-time winner, but it's been 13 years since he drove away with the winner's prize.
Tickets for some of the giveaways.
Gives Hebert an opening.
Last 4 digits, 3771.
8 ball in the corner.
$53.
Hebert takes game 1.
788.
Hebert breaking.
3809.
Ball in hand for Para. Going after the 12.
5 tickets up here. I'll call on it in a minute. 3966.
Probably going to slide that 10 in and into the corner.
3799.
Leaves him a decent shot on the 9. And if the 8 ball weren't there, you'd want to hit it kind of hard so that you can move your cue ball up. But the last thing you want to do is have that cue ball hit off the 8 and hit it hard. So he has to go relatively soft on it. But by doing so, I think he keeps himself in position. Looks like he has a shot at the 11. Para. Easy shot on the 13, but the trick will be to leave himself a shot on the 15.
3807. 3916.
He knows where he leaves that cue ball is probably going to decide the game here. If he doesn't give himself a shot at the 15, Hebert will probably run the table. There's the 13. There's the 15. 5 stones between them. I think he can see it, but he doesn't have much of a shot on it. And he can hit it, but got no place to go with it. Has to call a pocket. He's going to say corner. The only way you can get that corner would be to bank it off there and slide it over here. Well, he's got to go for it.
3722.
And he may have done a good job here. It depends if he can shoot the 2. If Hebert can see that 2, he can probably work his way out of this one. Unless he can hit that 5 ball into the 7 and in that side. And that's also a possibility. It looks like he's going to shoot the 2 in the side, and he does. He's going after the 7. Moves the 8 away from the rail. An easy shot on a 9 up here, but he might go for the 5. No, he's going to go take the 9.
3916. 3788. 3809. 3711. We're going to see the rest of the numbers.
6 and the 5. Got to make them both. As Para will have an easy shot at the 15. Should Hebert miss.
Nice play there, Stubby. You got that plan, didn't you?
And he puts the 8 ball in an easy spot. And I think that's a 2-0 lead for Hebert. 13 in the corner. You can see the 9. The 8 ball's near there. You just don't want to do anything that's going to move that 8 ball too close to the pocket. Like a surgeon. Para needs this one, otherwise he'll go to that loser's bracket. I'm going to send the 15 down into the corner. If he can see the 10, he'll leave himself in position on the 13.
Great. Awesome. I'll see you at the winners. Yeah.
So Hebert, you're gonna have to find a way to get rid of that little string here, little string of beads.
It's a rough question right now, but
Not sure what he's shooting at here. Just nothing hit a rail, I think. Or did the 8 ball hit a rail? 8 ball may have hit a rail, so he didn't scratch. We'll see. Yep, no scratch. He was just trying to hide that 13. Didn't hit his ball first, so it's ball in hand for Hebert. I'm going to send the 4 downstairs. Sink the 1. Knows he can afford to miss right now because that 13 is kind of blocked on both sides. Well, he knows he can afford to miss. He'll try to bring the 2 back. I don't see how he can do it because there's too many balls between that rail and the bottom. But Para doesn't have a lot to shoot at. I want to welcome all the viewers who are watching this on Plattsburgh.com and HometownCableNetwork.com. In addition to Hometown Cable channels, we're now available at those websites and available around the world, even in places like St. Albans and Whitehall, where these 2 guys are from.
Yeah, no, you're clean. Win it clean.
Did he hit it first?
You're good.
Referee Minor says he got it.
Well, hit the 3 first. Grand stop. It did. It had to go.
The referees are discussing it.
Yeah, the 3 was before.
Hibbert thinks the 3 was hit first. Referee Minor thinks otherwise.
If you want to use it. It did. I wouldn't lie to you. It went through the 3.
Referees are conferring. Alright, they're saying he hit the 3 first. So it gives Hebert the chance to run the table and win this match and advance in the winner's circle. Nothing. Only the replay will tell us for sure. And even that might not be conclusive. We are in what is known as Game 10 of this tournament. And we're going to wrap up this portion of the program with this game. I believe this is the 5th and decisive game of this match. Winner of this one will face Neil Young, and we'll start our next episode with that game. This is Pat Stadler and Gary Dubuque. Dubuque 3-1 winner over Hemingway. Hemingway is the fellow we called Hebert in the first game. And then Stadler came down after losing to Chuck Pera in his second game of the day. So the winner of this will face Neil Young in the loser's bracket, and we'll have that to start the next installment of this. And from there on, after that next game in the loser's bracket between Neil Young and a loser here, we'll go into game 13, which will be Chuck Pera against the winner of that game that's coming up next between Neil Young and the winner here. And then the winner of Chuck Pera and the winner here will face Tom Hebert, who hasn't lost yet. So it looks like we're close to wrapping up this one, and as I said, this will end this portion of the program. It looks like I may have misspoken. If Dubuque says this one, I think it'll become 2-2. But have no fear, we'll bring you the last shot of Game 5 momentarily. And through the magic of television, we are back for the closing moments of the decisive game. Dubuque is shooting. And now it's Stadler's to win or lose right here. Those are the 3 he's got to put in. We shoot the 5, off the 7. Put the 7 in. Marker is put there. Defending champion Pat Stadler, hoping to stay alive, battling Dubuque right down to the wire. Double elimination tournament, and Stadler will be playing Neil Young next time you see us. In the meantime, thanks for watching, and for those of you supporting viewer-supported local television, Hometown Cable.